Welcome to my home, people, on the 29th of November 2023. Jesus Christ almighty. 2023. If anyone can't see this full review on Instagram, go to D1 Vapes on YouTube. Subscribe and like and send me a message and I'll always answer you. I always do. When I get to the pearly gates, yeah, up there in heaven, and God says to me, what's the story, D1? Yeah? What's happening down there? What has caused you the most problems on earth? And he'll say, was it women? No. Was it kids? No. He'll say, what the fuck was it? Cars. I'm going to say cars. Cars, God, yeah. Now let me in. Fucking cars. I'm coming home the other day, Sunday, and I hears wow, 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 wow. Left back, yeah. Then it stops. And then when you're pulling off, then it goes whir, whir. And then when you get faster, whir, 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 whir. So I can't get it done till Friday. Fucking hell, it's unbelievable, isn't it? Anyway, this is part 2 of the B80 Centaurus Quest. Fucking hell, yeah. It's the Lost Vape Quest Centaurus B80 AIO. Now, anyone that's trying to give up smoking, yeah, disregard what I've just said. It's a fucking vaping kit, and it's all in one, okay? All this big stuff, right? Okay. Now, I've done part 1, yeah, so I've introduced all the stuff that's in it and so on and so forth and etc, etc. Now, I waited 6 weeks for this from Sourcemore. I won't be buying that off them. I couldn't be doing that. Now, I'm after being vaping it, using it for the last 3 days or so. More, yeah. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Look at the doors I have on the billet box and the little drip tip, yeah? A little bit of gold around it. I think it matches. Now, I'm after being using it, okay? Here she is. Okay, with the doors on. I got the black gush, is it? Or something black anyway, okay? Your airflow at the side, your airflow at the front, okay? Now, they give you the 2 coils with it. They're not my cup of tea at all. Now, the first coil I got with the B60, I think it was a 0.2. That was an excellent coil for 5 days. 4. And then it started deteriorating. So the coils are no good. You know, it's just not on. You know what I mean? That coil, I'd suppose, would be €4 in my country. It's just not on. It's like a fucking habit. It's a bad habit, buying coils. So anyway, it's the build deck I want, right? So anyway, it comes with the two tanks. Okay, now that's upside down with juice in it, and it won't leak. Okay, it's cool. Once it's below, you know the usual. Once it's below if anyone that's learning, once it's below that, it can't overflow in and come out. Okay, it's easy. Now, I built the RBA, right? Now, let me just show you the amount of cotton I'm using. Can you see that? It's like if it was a dicky bow, right? There's a dicky bow. It's a little dicky bow. Yeah, it's tiny. Now, I had it long and I had it short, and it wicks and then it stops. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't keep up, I suppose. Now, it's not a bad or rebuildable, okay? It's not bad. You just tuck it into that little slot there, okay? Something like that fucking ether yoke. A nightmare of a thing that nobody has even contacted me about. I put up 3 reviews about that, and not one person has said, Shay, can we... Well, there's a friend on Instagram who's sending me a deck, and he says, Shay, he's a friend, just a friend, John. And he said, Shay, would you like a deck? And I know for sure this won't leak. And I says, Jesus, John, you know, and blah, blah, blah. I don't know him from Adam. Do you know what I mean? And he sent it to me. Now it hasn't arrived, but... So there she is there, built. 2 little posts here, simple as pie. A little chamfer thing here, okay? And in she goes. Now she goes in my one, it has to go in a certain way. Now don't ask me why or what, or maybe in your one it's a bit different. Now that's wrong. I have that in wrong. So I have to turn it around and put it in the way so it snugs on both sides of the tank. So it's snug, not a bit uneven. It'll leak. Okay, people? So it has to be smooth with the deck, okay? The coils are no good. They're no good. Look, they're out of 10, a 3. A bit of flavour, few clouds, but no. Nothing like a coil, you rebuildable. No. Now, first of all, when I started using the rebuildable, I thought, yeah, this is great. And so on. You can switch it around, use it in different mods and so on, different kits, you know. So in she goes, and now they're brilliant. I think they're a fantastic idea, AIOs, but they're finicky. Now, if you're coming off the smokes and you're thinking, if I was coming off the smokes now, this is the way I'd go. But you really need to be on the ball and have patience. And you'll get it. You'll get it eventually. Okay? So have patience. And don't just throw it in the drawer and say, that fucking vape, and anyway, it makes me cough, and it's this, and I only use Heisenberg, and I don't like the flavours, and why would you be vaping apple tarts? And, you know, you just would. You know, you just would. So there she is there now, right? I'm after been using this for 3 days or so. Yeah, 4 days. Now the flavour coming from the tank, if I was to give it a mark out of 10, I'd give it an 8, okay? It's a good tank, rebuildable. It's fair. It's a fair enough tank. I suppose it depends on your coil, your build and your cotton. So, for me, I've tried a few different ways. Now, it's far, far, far better than the heater. Okay? Everything I've used, the dried, the Atom Peril from Damn Vape, every tank I've used is better than the heater. That's a bottom line. Now, so that's about it, okay? Until we have this fucking huge elephant in the room. Now, Lost Vape, I'm sending you this video. And I'm begging you, you know, to stand up and act like men, strong people, and say, we're going to send everyone out who bought these mods new sets of doors. Side to side. That's like the Gestapo running up the Champs-Élysées. Yeah? Now, are you serious, Lost Vape? I'm begging you. Everyone that bought these mods need new doors. That fit. Snug. You know, you wouldn't mind a slight movement. That's one finger. Side to side. Worse. The other door. Now, if I went in and bought a brand new Audi, right, someday when I win that lotto, and I come out into the parking, the forecourt, and I put my hands on the steering wheel, and there was the ratio of this movement in this door, bring it up, the steering wheel would go 10 mil either side. That'd be the way the steering wheel would be. What would you do? You'd go back in, wouldn't you? The steering wheel is like, you know, or if the door, when you're driving, moved 10 mil, you'd bring it back, wouldn't you? But nobody seems to be doing anything about this. Now, the mods are good and they're nice in the hand, they're nice little design, and it's lost vape. What's gone wrong with you people? It's just not on, guys. It is really just not on. You know, it's like, I'm looking at that there now, and I know people are bored with me saying, I used to be a tradesman and I was fucking good. I'm an addict, yeah? I was a perfectionist and fast. But I'm hurt, right? Now, I know measurements and I know this now. I can see a mil of a movement in this door. When this door goes up, that's a mil. It's not a quarter mil. It wouldn't make that noise. That's like the Gestapo running up the Champs-Élysées on their horses. It's just not on. It's just not on, you know, people. Like, really. Another question I'd like to ask is, why is this little guy here in the north side of Dublin in an apartment, posh little apartment, the only one saying it? Why isn't somebody having the balls to say to Lost Vape, you need to do a recall on the doors, or you need to stand up to the plate and say, look, you know? And maybe they think nobody watches D1. Fuck it. You know what I mean? Nobody watches them. Who cares? You know what I mean? So I'd say to all people who's going to watch this, forward it on. We're in a vaping community here. These are doors I bought for the billet box off Damn Vape. I expected movement in this. These are extras. They're not from billet box. Nothing. And the doors from billet box, you fucking want to get a hammer to move them. No movement. So if Damn Vape can do it, and certainly billet box Vapor USA can do it, why can't biggest sellers in Malaysia, biggest sellers here, biggest sellers there fix this problem? Now, I want new doors. I'd love new doors off you to fix this place, you know? And that's the bottom line from me. I hope everyone enjoyed this review, all the vaping community. Pass on this review and let people know before they buy these items, you know? They're not a bad mod. They're lovely in the hand. They're very well designed. The tip is good. The board is good. The tank is good. You know, it's lovely inside. Look, you know, it's a nice little thing, but it's, you know, the glaring problem here is it's just not on, guys. I hope you enjoyed that review, vaping community. Please let me know if you did, and so on and so forth. I'm Shay, and I'm going to sign out. Thank you so much.